Welcome back to Marketing Gems. So for this week, I'm talking about the do's and don'ts of email marketing. So before I get started, let's just talk a little bit about email marketing. So it is, in fact, the biggest and most popular marketing tactic there is out there. In fact, it's more popular than social media, which I find quite surprising. I read a statistic today that said that 54% of the world's population will be email users by 2020, which is quite staggering really, and it shows you how quickly you could potentially reach your audience. So before I wanted to get into this week's Marketing Gems, I did a quick poll. I used the Marketing Gems Facebook page, but also some networking groups I'm a member of through Facebook. And I just asked the question, do you use email marketing for your business? Yes or no? 84% responded saying no. I was massively surprised because email marketing is so popular. At least I thought it was. Maybe not with the self-employed market, I don't know. But it's such a low cost tool. You can automate it to give yourself time back in your business and make your business efficient. You can personalize it to give your customers a better experience. And because it's digital, you can actually track and analyze the success or not so successful campaigns to make sure that you are targeting the right message to the right audience. So there are tons of benefits why you might want to consider email marketing for your business. So if you're already using email marketing, or maybe you're considering starting email marketing, then listen up, I've got some do's and don'ts for you. Let's start with the do's. First off, test and review. Don't underestimate this part of it. Test and test and test again. Send yourself a preview. Read the text, proof the text, check the links work. Just because you've hyperlinked something doesn't mean it works, trust me. The amount of times you have to check them, it's vital. You don't want to leave a call to action missing off your email that's going out to your whole database. It's worth checking. Send a proof to yourself, maybe to a friend, maybe to a family member. Whatever you do, just test and preview. Next up, do blind copy. So if you're sending that email to multiple people, then make sure you're hiding other people's data. Don't accidentally have a data breach in your company. Make sure you blind copy everyone. Third, do get permission. So make sure you're clued up on the latest general data protection regulations. And finally, do have a call to action. If you've gone to all the effort of creating an email, what do you want that audience to do with it? Do you want them to click and read an article that you've created? Do you want them to click and buy or book an event? Whatever it is, make sure it's really clear. So now let's look at the don'ts. Don't use words like free. Lots of email accounts will actually block your email. You'll end up blocked or in a spam filter, so don't use those words in your subject line. Don't just rely on images. Make sure you've got a good balance of text and images. Some email accounts, again, won't render those images in the email preview or even in the email once it's opened. So if you're just relying on images alone, it will look like a blank email to the person opening it. So it's worth having that balance of text and email, text and image, so your customers get the message from you. And finally, don't spam. Is it relevant and will they appreciate the email you're about to send them? Think before you click send. So that's it for this week's Marketing Gems. Do have a look at the blog or rewind this video if you want to just check the do's and don'ts again. Let me know if you're already using email marketing. What particular platforms do you prefer? It'd be great to find out. If you want any tips on how to get the message right for your audience, then do get in touch and see you next time.